Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday, one roll at a time. We don't know what we're doing today, so you'll find out with us.
Yeah. Welcome to the Chaos Zone.
So we know we've got an evil cleric. And we know that I'm
Echo. I've got a massive echo.
This is amazing.
Whoa, there is a hardcore echo there, Nate.
That was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on, Can't.
So we know that we've got an evil cleric. We know we've got a couple devotees of said cleric and deity potentially. We're not sure how on the same page they are with what's going on. We know they're not on this plane. We know it. We know that Atreus dispelled magic so that Kai can enter because Kai is Fey and ordinarily would not be able to. And that's about as much as we know. So I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna fuck around. We're gonna find out. Happy Monday.
That is exactly what we're gonna do.
That's yeah. Good recap. Fuck around and find out.
It's a very solid. Yeah.
In the spirit of all the undead randomness, I found a sparkling water called Liquid Death. It's just water, but I am a slut for cool marketing. So, you know.
Is that not the one that has caffeine
I've got
in
some
it?
shandy.
I don't think so. No, it's just
water.
straight water, but
It's just water.
It's water, but it looks really cool. So I am
But if you drink
susceptible.
if you drink enough of it, you will die. So
Really?
Mike delivered
Can
me
I
some 20s
overhydrate?
in addition to our usual ones.
Well, yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, probably.
That's called drowning.
Overhydrating is just drowning.
I mean, you can also overhydrate to the point where you flush all of the nutrients out of your body, like the minerals and
I
vitamins.
feel like that's not a problem
It takes
that I
a lot.
frequently
Mike is starting
deal
us off
with.
a hydrate.
Yeah.
With my Liquid Death,
Oh.
my water. I also have booze though, so you know, gotta go with both.
Hydration has
Double
has
fisting
happened.
already. Wow.
Wonderful. Wow.
With death and life, is wine
Ooh,
life?
ooh.
Wait a minute.
Interesting.
I hold life and death in
I
my
mean,
hands.
the Lord turned water into wine, so
When I do that, it's just called alcoholism, and I'm kicked out of parties.
Who kicked you out of what party?
I'm
Get
not
your
you.
water into wine, and you will be a party favorite.
Excuse me. You've never even done this at my house, and I'm like, what?
No, I make your husband run out and go get
So much money at 8:30.
Fetch me wine.
To be fair, I was the one who did that. Yeah. Anyway, hi,
Hi.
friends. Welcome to the stream.
I should put on the helmet, I guess.
Oh, I guess naturally.
Naturally, sorry for the screenshot. I don't really think this is gonna fit over my headphones.
All right, Mike is leaving, so we gotta get.
So
rolls
Akira's
in.
just gonna shoot the first Phantom he sees.
Speak for yourself. Mike sent me some 20s. Y'all get a bunch of ones, but he likes me, so I got 20s. So
No, that's fair.
we'll make the most of it.
He also never elaborated on why you are the favored person, so you'll have to let
Goodest
get back to
girl.
this
Girl, we
Isn't
all
it
know
obvious?
this.
Torkel is the
That
goodest
is
girl.
obvious.
Wow.
It's true.
My husband's a nerd,
You're
I say,
welcome.
as
Yeah.
we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, but
Semi-professional,
like, there's like levels of nerd, semi-professional. You're right. Never mind. We can't say shit.
On another note, Arby's has D&D dice, where the 20 is
We
the
did
Arby's
learn
logo. So go check that out.
I
Not a
want
sponsor.
to go to Arby's, and we just missed our chance.
We have the meat.
Not a sponsor.
And I have the nuts.
Anyway,
So,
Wonderful.
Arby
wonderful.
stands
Yeah.
in the formerly desecrated but still really messed up temple of Corlan Lorethian, the creator god of the elves, a very, very, very good god, the god of the stars and moon. And yet his temple has been destroyed. While the 4 phantoms that stand guard here and their elven plate armor don't seem to really notice, all of you can clearly see that every depiction of Coralon has been defaced, literally. Every symbol of his has been scarred, blasted, or removed and replaced with this horrific demon face with this wide open jaw that looks like it leads basically into the abyss, and he has these 2 great horns on his head.
These people really need to pay more attention to their surroundings.
Yeah, not me though. Couldn't be me. Do I know what who this demon is though?
I think we rolled for it.
I don't remember if I.
You did not.
I did not.
Scorpio rolled for it.
I don't think I do either.
What is that? Was that a religion check?
I rolled
a religion check. And here, I will throw the depiction of our dear...
Might as well. Let's just test what the dice are doing today. That's really what I want to know.
Charisma 1.
Fuck. 14.
A dirty 20.
Are you?
For a reason.
She saw a picture of this one in a storybook.
I read this one.
Nina watches
for some
Supernatural.
reason.
We did
She does,
find
apparently.
We did. I found out what it is, so we do know
Yes.
what it is.
You do know what it is.
But I don't know what it is. Like I know who it is, but I don't know what it means.
So, this is the demon prince Gruthet Mokra. He was locked away a few centuries ago for trying to swallow the moon.
Girlfriend turned into the moon, huh?
Really
That's rough,
didn't like the
buddy.
moon. Had a temper tantrum about the whole thing, and got into a tiff with the moon gods as well as the sea gods, and figured if he swallowed the moon, he would be able to, make everybody angry and probably wipe out a couple of civilizations by screwing up the tides of the planet. And that is a crying baby, of course.
I got it.
So this is what Mina remembers from growing up as a sea elf. Is the story of some of her people being part of this ritual that allowed some of the clerics to fight and restrain him. But it looks like he
Defenders of
found
the
someone to do his bidding.
Great. So good.
But we don't think that the ghosty paladins know that this has happened.
They don't.
No.
It doesn't seem like it at all.
Do
They're like-
Claire point it out to them?
We tried.
So
They don't
what's
know.
likely happening is in the same way that. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was going to say in the same way that we can't see their world, they can't see ours, but they can see us, so that's wrong. But something to that extent. They can't see
Yeah.
the physics of our world.
Okay.
Right.
Well, they are going to let us just go in and walk around, right? So why don't we start there and
Mosey on
see
through.
what happens?
Did they react at all at the whatever Atreus did that I don't remember what he did?
Dispelling? No.
Yes.
They really
didn't
didn't
react
seem
that.
to care. They did ask him not to use his god's
It's a sword.
magic in their temple.
Does that mean I can't use Night Render? Or does she not count as.
She doesn't count as magic, but also it's not a you can't use magic, it's just disrespectful.
Right.
It's
Is it
rude.
disrespectful to bring a Pegasus into the temple?
Probably not. There's our celestial being.
She's your emotional support Pegasus.
Cool. Exactly. As long as you've got the
It's true.
paperwork.
I mean, I'm not
This
saying I'm not
horse
going to
is a
do it.
tiny horse.
Just wondering.
So small you can barely see it.
This dog is a tiny dog.
And if you cannot see it, is it even in the temple?
Real questions.
Let's just
Alright,
walk
I
on
guess we
in.
You're
think-
in the temple.
Look around.
Oh.
Anything notable other than that? No, right?
Not particularly.
Maybe. Okay.
Can we tell?
So-
Are
Can we tell
these-
where the way to the crypt is? Wherever the cleric is.
Are you asking, or would you like to roll something?
I'm just looking around for what looks like a staircase down.
Investigation check, because you don't see any obvious staircase down.
I'm gonna also roll investigation just to be like looking around because this felt anticlimactic.
Akira
Yeah.
sees nothing with his nat 1.
Thanks, Mike.
Stop it! No, I got a 3. I feel like that's
16.
still Mike.
16.
Apparently, true sight is not truly
I've gotten a little
sightful
bit.
when you're blind.
Anyone want their guidance over on my 16 and see if we can pump those numbers up?
I'll give you guidance. Do I have? Well, hold on. Do I have guidance up right now? I do not have guidance right now. Sorry.
Oh no.
You did.
That's
I gave Kai Bardic. I don't think you've used that yet, but that can't really use that on me. But just kind of keeping track.
What
I
did
had Sparta.
Atreus get?
An angry baby.
No. What? What role?
An angry baby.
Okay.
None.
Amelia's.
No.
I see.
Baby. Yeah.
Because Atreus
yet.
still has a D3 to add.
Correct.
So. Question.
Yes.
The paladins that are inside,
Mhm.
are they like on opposite sides of an altar or something?
That is exactly correct.
Okay. What does the altar look like it's been used recently?
You can't really figure out. Yes and no.
Okay.
So it's weird. It's not like something has been sacrificed here. It does open up to the sky, but as you remember from the outer thing, the trees, the dead trees, have been purposefully grown up and overgrown this area, so there is no sunlight or moonlight that passes in through what would have been a circular dome, which is what they referred to earlier as the
Okay.
No, I forgot what it was called. Anyways, I have a
Okay.
thing.
And
Well, yeah.
From
It's
the
like
altar
in
itself,
like those like temples in
Right.
in Italy that have like the
yeah.
exactly. Torkel kind of looks at the altar itself and sees that it has not really been touched, but the floor around it has been heavily used and recently. And if you'll remember, Atreus said that the altar is extremely. It's like a hub of evil right now.
a hub of evil.
Okay.
Question. If I'm looking around the room and I think that it was designed so that the moonlight or the sunlight would enter the hole and like hit the altar, does it look like it's designed to be reflective? Like, does that give me any indication of like how the light plays into whatever spells or sacrifices are used?
This was the temple of a good god. So if you look around for something that might be a spell component, you would probably find a large bowl, something that they may have put on there and use the light from the moon as a sort of scrying agent or in some form of worship.
Where are we? They said we just can't. Like, where can't we go again? I'm trying to look through the
I'm trying to find exactly how I phrased it.
notes. They said we can go in some areas and not other areas.
I think they said
I'm just trying to-
only the undead. No, only the undead can get into like the catacombs or whatever.
Right. Okay.
All right. Torkel just gonna walk up to the altar and start talking to these guys like, "Hey, we're hoping to meet your cleric. And cleric happen to be home today?"
No, the cleric has not been here for quite some time. He was summoned away to the Castile.
Right. So I'm just gonna lean on this altar. So
You should
what have you
not
been up
touch
to?
the altar. You are not a faithful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's it it looked. I don't know. It didn't. It kind of looked in disrepair. I guess. I didn't realize you were still using it.
We do not use it.
Does anybody?
If the cleric hasn't been here and you don't use it, it looks. Who uses it?
The cleric will use it when he returns.
So I just should not be in this general area. I'm gonna kind of mosey around to where they're standing. Like what do you do since you haven't seen the cleric? What do you do around here since apparently cleric's not around? What have you been doing?
All four of them recite once again in unison. Swords in the night, blades of light, death or life, peace and strife, moon till sun, strength as one.
That's really
That-
creepy. I hate that.
That's
Is that a
That's not very
recognizable creed?
You can make another religion check on this specifically.
Okay.
I would even take a history
should
check
know
if you
that too.
prefer.
I. Go ahead. It's the same.
I did better on this one. How's a 17?
Nice.
Hey, that's only an 18. Even
14.
plus 9.
Wow. Torkel, come on. Well, Kai and Mina have not heard of it, and we know better than to think Atreus has. Akir and Torkel have heard oaths like this belonging to different orders. It would make a lot of sense that this is the oath of the Knights of the Night. It's a much cuter.
Night night.
They would be the Night Knights, but it's really an elegant phrase in Elvish. However,
Which my Pegasus understands.
it really translates poorly into the common tongue.
So it's not
Nighty-night.
associated with the god.
The good God, yes,
It is associated with the good god.
It is.
yes.
It's
Okay.
the guy there. Good God. Is there anywhere else to go in this room, or is it just the room?
This is the sanctuary of our God.
And does Kai still sense the
Ah.
crown below them?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it like right
it is
below
moving.
us?
No, it's moving a little bit.
Okay.
It's mostly directly down at this point, though.
The Torkel's just gonna like walk up the steps around the altar, walk behind him. I'm a little bit of a history buff. I just want to look around, get a
Structure,
lay of
everything.
land.
Yeah, his family's into masonry and
Yeah. Wait, do I recognize any of the rocks?
Can you
Rocks!
give me
Do we have any of this like weird
You
stone
can give me a rock
going
check.
on around here?
holy shit! Look
I
at these rocks.
frickin' will. How does a 26 do?
The 26 lets you know that the altar, not the top slab, and not the dais that is the staircase, but essentially the rectangular area that is there, is indeed this magically enchanted stone from
Of course it
ancient
is.
times.
Okay, from Cataclysm time.
Yes,
Okay.
which you would know to mean
I wouldn't. Torkel would know. It's been a little while since we.
That there is some sort of magical attribute to this.
Yeah.
And it didn't move when Torkel leaned on it?
No, and they immediately had him get up.
Okay.
You know, this is some real nice stonework you've got here.
Yes,
Nice.
my great-grandfather.
Great grandfather. Wow. That must have been really something. Where did he bring it from?
I do not know. This was 3,000 years old.
How long have you
Yeah,
been
but
here?
does your great grandfather take you no appreciation? Fine.
I have only been a knight of the night for.
Night, night.
I have only been a knight for maybe 200 years.
How many of those were you
And I
living?
just want you all to know that when I say night night, that is definitely Mina saying night night.
And you know, if these are, you all do know these are phantoms, so they were affected by the menacing, and that was over 800 years ago.
When you say they're phantoms, is that the same thing as undead?
Yes, and these are the originals.
Oh, okay.
Klaus.
Cool.
Yeah, so these phantoms were here for like 200 years, probably before they were undeadified, and have now been here for a total of 1,000 years.
And they don't
Potentially.
remember any of it.
I died every day waiting for you.
Well, I guess, no, the cleric only started desecrating things how long ago?
The last 10 years.
So they were probably dead for like almost 800 years.
Yeah. And they're
Yes.
not acting like they're aware that they're dead.
Yeah.
Like it seems like they're stuck
Correct.
on the last day of their life. In a way.
Ah, so it's Groundhog Day. Cool. But does anything seem different about them? Because the term stilled had been used about the originals, right? So
Correct.
what does that mean? Like,
That is what I'm hoping you can figure out.
I'm
tonight.
not good at figuring things out. So, like, you should tell me what it means. Because I'm bad at this.
Are there any signs of other, like, are there other rooms and
does it
things that we
mean?
could be looking in? Or are we only able to really see this main room?
From here, there's just this room.
Okay.
You
I'm
can see
getting
the
the
observatory
impression-
above. Like, so if you climb up the side staircases, you can get to essentially a second balcony kind of thing that does ring around. And get pretty close to where the hole used to
So
be.
Akir could just
Let's do
fly up
that.
there. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Akir's just gonna fly up there then.
Excuse me. Please remember, you are forbidden from entering the observatory, the catacombs.
Yeah, dude, you're in a church. Act like it.
Of course. I will
Who
refrain.
forbids it?
And I continue to fly up.
One of them is going to fly up after you and draw a sword.
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back down.
Sorry, we can't take him like anywhere.
I have
Really, our
We're
bad.
still training him. He doesn't even wear pants.
I wasn't quite
Not
sure
from around
what this place was called.
this plane.
No, he's from an airplane.
It's just,
Barbarians from Southwest.
we will do better. Spirit airplane. I mean, it's gonna be fine. So sorry.
Kai's gonna ask the paladins, the phantoms, When rites are carried out here, what does that look
Yes.
like? What happens?
The dead are placed upon the altar. The burial rites and the rites of preservation are given by the cleric. And then when the time comes, they are taken into the catacombs and entombed.
And how does the cleric get into the catacombs? Or do you do that?
No, the cleric takes them.
You know how he enters?
I am not privy to that information. We are all banished from the sanctuary for the finality of the ceremony.
Do the ceremonies take place on days with full moons?
You mean nights?
Yes, on nights with full moons.
Of course.
Are they only on nights with full moons?
No.
Kai's trying to figure out if they should cast Moonbeam on the altar.
Eusidium.
Torkel's getting the impression that I could do a real nice shatter on the altar and probably
Start initiative.
probably start initiative. I'm not doing it. I'm just considering the options.
There seems to be a curse in this area. Can we check out your catacombs?
No.
Great.
It is holy.
Cool. So am I and my sword.
Yes, but Eusidium is not welcome in Orlon's.
What if I am... Oh, fuck. What if I'm heir to this land? As
I don't.
my father, Traxes Barakian, is Lord.
Never
Great,
heard of him.
fine. Fuck it, that doesn't work either. And it sounded terribly...
No,
really gross to say.
they were. I think their minds are a little bit are pre-fucking. You know, they don't. They haven't been present for the last while. So
Mina,
I'm struggling
did you say
to
fucking?
believe what? Yeah,
You
that's
mean the
what it's
menacing, yes?
It's
Did you
literally
call
what I
it the
said.
Right.
fucking?
Isn't that what happened? Didn't everyone here get
I-
fucked?
You fuck.
Suppose
That's not
that
the
is
proper
accurate.
definition of the word.
Here. Our marriage is on the rocks, Mina.
Not in that way. Come on, mine in the gutter.
Sorry, Akir had to call it out in case anyone missed that.
Thank you. I'm sorry if anyone was wondering why I was losing it over here.
Been waiting for that one. But King Norcallus shows up and goes,
Just in time to hear about the
course you
fucking.
Welcome to the
fucking
fucking.
menacing. Whatever it is, you know. So if these rites that they're describing here are maybe pre all of this, they probably don't have a very current idea of what's actually
I
happening.
didn't know if it would work, and it sounded gross.
It was a good
It
try. It
Sounded
was
terrible, and I will not be trying that again, ever. Period. Done.
We'll table that one.
These
Alice.
rites that you speak of,
Yes.
can you describe the rite of preservation and what it's for?
Even, especially one of Eusidium's would know this. For preservation, we say a prayer. We cast a spell over them. They are blessed with some form of coin or something over the eyes of the body. And as long as those coins remain, their bodies will remain at rest.
Coins?
Atreus and Akir know 100% like this is a thing.
So it's basically like another version of hallowing, but for like a body.
It's a
I think
much
it's like the ceremony spell.
precisely.
Probably.
It's
Okay.
higher than that.
So Akira would probably know of it, but cannot do it.
What time are these rites performed at?
Always at night.
Always at night.
I really should sit up straight. This proper paladin. Well, for our sect, it is always at night.
I thought you followed the sun god.
No. Moon and stars.
That's a cat misunderstanding. I've been very confused.
Sorry.
No, it's entirely my fault.
The
The
night
night
nights.
nights. Yeah. Is the moonlight involved in these rituals somehow?
Of course, the god must smile upon the dead to bless them.
Yeah, that's helpful.
How would
Does
your
that
god
help?
feel about the cleric? And what would your duty be if you found he was desecrating these corpses after providing the rite?
That does not happen.
You sure about that?
How would you know if you never go to the catacombs? Has anyone
You
verified
cannot.
that what the cleric says is true? Do you even know if he worships the god you serve?
Do you know the Muffin Man? Sorry.
Is Janine looking for inspiration? Do you not have it, or are you just on fire tonight?
I haven't. I'm just.
She just
funny.
wants to be funny.
I should just use it.
Delightfully on fire.
Gonna throw it out.
Then someone should throw a persuasion with inspiration at these fools. Get them to open the catacombs.
To what? Oh, to let us in?
They don't know where
Do
it
they even
is.
know where the catacombs are?
Yes, they do.
They said they got kicked out of the sanctuary when the cleric would take the souls to the catacombs.
Oh. Well, then we just have to convince them to let us get them into the catacombs so that they can verify the cleric is not a liar.
We've heard a lot of conflicting reports from people in the town about the cleric doing very unclericy things. Would you mind showing us to the catacombs so we can just make sure, because everyone in that town's a little worried about it.
And then there's all the ghosts.
And you want to be good neighbors, right? Don't even mention the ghosts. And you want to be good neighbors, right?
We
Sorry.
protect this. We protect the catacombs. No one may enter
Why?
without passing by us.
Why are the catacombs so special?
It is the rest of the devoted of Corlon Lorethian. It would be an abomination to disturb them.
Kai's just gonna go, they're fucking bodies. Who cares?
Our god.
Well, your cleric
cares.
is defiling them.
Yeah, your
This
god's
is
not
impossible.
gonna be very happy right now. What do we have to do to prove to you that the cleric that you are protecting is in fact doing the opposite of what your god would like?
Mina's gonna like look up at like the tree covered hole, like plotting. Like, is there a way to uncover that? Would that make a difference?
I mean, I have the
It
moonbeam.
would let sunlight in.
I have the moonbeam spell.
We've also got multiple sources of daylight. So,
Kai's gonna leave and then fly to the top and look down through the circle.
A ghost is just gonna follow you.
No, if I'm outside.
See, you are leaving the sanctuary.
Mhm.
departing.
All right. Give me a perception or investigation check.
This is all going nowhere fast.
That's a 26 on my perception.
Yeah, so from the outside, you can see that the trees have been purposefully grown to block over this entire area. More and more, you realize that as the cleric desecrated these grounds, he also somehow managed to move the trees and grow them, entangle them, blocking any sort of light from coming in through this whole domed structure. With that 26, you can also pretty much tell that as soon as this moon rose from anywhere in the east, it would be caught and fill the temple with just about any sort of light. And so as long as the moon was up over the treetops, there would be a glow inside the temple.
All right.
So probably in its heyday was extremely majestic.
It's just like me just be like, gosh, it really is dark in here, isn't it?
Yeah, you should absolutely
You guys
do
like
that.
the dark?
You should absolutely bring out your trident.
We are the Night Knights. Of course we like
you feel like, would you like some moonlight in here? At night?
it is
Night
daytime.
bright? What happened? Are you not okay with the sun? We don't like that. You got the pale complexion thing going.
Typically, the sun is fine.
Sun is fine. You're good with sun.
I have night render out, right? That's sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine. They're living in the.
It's fine with sun.
I feel like we need to take
I
night
agree.
render to the top and see if like anything gets illuminated.
I'm really feeling like we should go to the bottom, though. We should be going to the catacombs, not.
But I'm
the...
thinking-
There is no
But I'm
entrance.
thinking
What?
that something with the light opens it. If it's literally designed.
It is early in the morning.
Yeah.
So at this point, if we want moonlight, then Kai's gonna have to make it.
Light 'em up, Moonbeam.
They like moon. They like the moon. We just asked. They
How
enjoy it.
far away is the treetop right now?
It's about the roof in total is about 40 feet high. The dome goes up to 50 feet. So the trees are on top of that.
Like just on top of that?
Oh yeah, like hugging it,
All right.
almost rooted into it like vines.
Kai's gonna cast, because I think I can do this. I'm gonna cast Gust and see if I can get the trees to move enough to let light in. It's a cantrip and it's not concentration.
Gust is not going to be.
You're trying to
Powerful
let
enough.
sun. You're trying to
like
let sunlight
grown
in.
together. You, like,
I'm trying to, move the leaves
We
on
already
the
have
trees.
sunlight inside.
Okay,
so
fine.
if Kai needs to come back inside and do the moon.
All right, I will do that, but I'm going to lose locate object. So
We know where the object
That's
is.
true.
It's below us.
all right, I am going to enter and say, "Fuck it all," and just cast Moonbeam directly on top of the altar.
We just would like to see this place in its heyday. What it looks like.
As you do so, they all draw swords, but
Yeah.
then falter for a moment. The radiance of the moon comes down on the altar. It illuminates, and while the tabletop itself doesn't seem to react, the entire block beneath it begins to hum and radiate as it begins to float.
Oh, would you look at that?
That makes me so happy.
Nifty. Right, guys? It's nifty.
Hey, I'm glad we didn't leave you
Um,
outside.
Good job. Good job.
Range on Moonbeam, you could have done it from outside. But
We could have left you
Okay.
outside.
Yeah, but Kai's just happy that Atreus decided to do something useful for once and undesecrate the place. Kai's pissed because you're pissed at Kai.
Don't for once me. I can be useful sometimes.
Kai's just happy that Atreus has decided not to leave them outside.
And
So
in the
it's
spirit
floating.
of that, the four paladins kind of look shocked, as if they were not expecting this to happen. And you can see that there is a walkway down. There are stairs that lead directly underneath.
Can
And
we push the stone so that it doesn't fall back?
you cannot do anything because almost immediately all four of the phantoms line up between you and the entrance as they guard it.
Well, see, we just wanted to see
Listen,
what happened.
This
Since this is about the moon temple.
This is exactly what Fairy and Dusk are for. Can I?
We tried
Question,
so
wait.
hard not to murder Hobo.
I have a question.
We haven't.
Do we remember how fast they come back after you kill them?
You remember that he would always come out of his body each time.
And we don't see any bodies here.
Do we see when we don't see any bodies?
Hey!
No,
this is not where bodies are.
I'm gonna rush at him with Night Render, and we're gonna go past him. And I'm gonna hope that if we listen. What's the worst that could happen? Their bodies could be in the catacombs, and we could be running right towards them again. But then again, we will cut them down.
I mean,
we're just gonna keep pushing through this.
Akira-
I'm done with trying to figure things out. Eliza is done listening to me figure things out. I'm not good at figuring things out. I'm good at taking Night Render and going and getting things. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so since we're barreling for initiative, do you want bio break? I know it's a little early, but it seems like a logical.
Let's get initiative rolled, and then we'll do a bio break.
Okay.
I cannot believe you uttered the words, what's the worst? I can't believe it. Yeah, you tell her.
Sorry. Sorry, babe.
You stress me out sometimes.
Did Kai just get a nat 1 on initiative?
Fuck you, Mike.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 1 on the initiative.
Mike, you are my
A
friend.
21
I need to
as
send
well.
Mike some swag.
No, you really
I got a
don't.
17.
Nice.
Kat has a question.
Funny story. One of my baddies goes first.
Very funny, so funny, hysterical, really.
Kat.
But I will give Atreus a surprise round when we get back from our bio break.
All right.
Can I have my surprise attack on this guy with Night Render?
Go for it.
Great.
Who are you aiming at? Left, right, middle, or the leader who's been talking?
The leader. That's a 23 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's an auto crit, yes, because
yes.
Cool. And then what else can I roll to that? Because I can add something else to that because I'm a cleric.
2d8.
2d8. Cool. That's 23 points of damage.
Oh.
He's feeling it.
Yeah.
That hurt a lot.
Cool. So is anyone going to yell at me again about rushing into things when I just open up with a cool badass move? Okay, that's fair.
He's gonna come after you in a little bit. Don't worry.
Later, but still,
it is
yes.
not enough to outright kill it, so you got to do something to keep getting past it.
Can I make another a whole round?
You have a whole round, yeah.
I have a whole round? Oh, great. Cool.
You kick this off.
It's undead, yes?
Yes.
So Word of Radiance works against undead fairly well?
Yes, but you only have a
Oh,
bonus
I can't
action.
do that. I only have a bonus action. Okay, so then can I bring up spiritual weapon?
Absolutely. What level?
4th level for funsies.
Cool.
Does a 16 hit?
That's a good question. It meets its AC.
Cool. So, you can
2d8?
have 13. Do I add 2d8 onto that?
No.
No, because it's not a.
No.
Yeah, but it's 13 more points of damage.
So close.
What are you
But
gonna do
not
now?
enough.
Damn it! Apparently, you're probably
Alright.
gonna do something.
All of you hear and feel what Atreus had tried to explain earlier about some deep emanating darkness from below, as this whooshing sound just kind of funnels in the catacombs below, and there's nothing you can see, nothing you can even hear or feel, and yet you know that there is a presence, and the presence is moving towards you and is aware that you are here now.
Could you describe this presence as demonic in nature?
Probably not demonic necessarily, but definitely evil.
This altar. So Moonbeam does a 5-foot radius, so a 10-foot circle. Are these paladins within that? If they're
No, they are essentially
right
remains.
outside. Okay.
Yeah.
And does any of the Moonbeam spell light go into the catacombs? How big is the altar?
No, because the altar covers the spot exactly.
Okay, so it's
like
a giant ass altar. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could put a very large person or two on the altar laying down.
Okay.
All right. Sad for me, the cleric doesn't have any legendary actions, so we are at the top of y'all's initiative. Atreus, you're up again.
Can I rinse and repeat?
Absolutely. Which one are you going to start with?
The leader guy's still standing there, yes?
Which weapon do you want to start with?
Oh, Night Render.
All right.
And I have a crying baby. 26.
Yep. All on a 17, of course.
Give me a second. Yeah. Stop crying. I'm doing something cool. That's 15 plus 9, and math is hard. 24?
24. What does it look like when you cut this thing down?
He's all dark and undead, and Night Render just goes like, shoom, and he dissipates into nothingness. And then I'm going to take Spiritual Weapon, and I'm going to start on the next guy.
Nice. Do you want to try and move past them now that you have cut a hole in their little shield wall?
Yes!
Do you want to go...
Atreus really needed a good shagging, apparently.
Yeah. Are you going to step in, step down, or just start running where you risk opportunity attacks?
Step in.
All right.
And do the hokey pokey.
Sounds good.
Uh-huh. And Spiritual Weapon, 20 hits.
Yes, it does.
And it's gonna be... That's not a critical hit because that's not Night Render.
Correct.
Only 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right. Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
All right. After Atreus is Mina.
Going, my husband is stupid. Hot, but stupid.
That was really nice. Please tell me when you're gonna do this, okay? Thank you.
I did. I moved. I went and did the thing. That's your cue that I'm gonna do this.
All of this is happening telepathy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have given me a little warning. Just a little bit.
I'm going now.
Oh, go get no shit, Sherlock.
Hey, I just did a thing.
I see that. Okay, cool. I am gonna do what you told me to do last time. Can I cast Hex?
Sure.
Great. I don't know how to do. I don't know what I need to do.
What does it look like?
Google. No, not you.
So.
Yeah. But so it has like a range.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to say it looks like because all of the magic's coming kind of from the shield. So like a black shadow envelops the edge of the shield and they go poof. And then whatever's in that shadow, not my France, obviously.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you're gonna probably hit the one that your husband just attacked a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So you watch as your shield sends out this black chain. It looks like a golden chain that has been covered in ashes, as the ashes just like smoke as they just rush out, and then they run up the incorporeal leg of this ghosty and grab hold.
That was cool.
And as they do so, they Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to
cool.
break it to you now or later?
Now.
They're immune to they're immune to necrotic damage.
All right,
But
we give it a try.
So
Kai and Torkel can see where this one is now, which is helpful.
No, it's completely gone.
But you can still give it disadvantage on one of its ability checks.
That's what I was going to say. So one of the great things about Hex is you get to choose one ability score, and all of its checks are at disadvantage. So the logical one for you is Strength, because then it has disadvantage on every check that you try and shove it down.
Yeah. Great. We're going to do that then. That's going to happen.
Sounds good.
All right. Keep that in your mind, because I won't.
Yep. It's also immune to prone, but...
Robert.
It's a ghost. I'm sorry.
So what? I have silver on my shield. I feel like it shouldn't be immune to my prone.
It's right.
You're the DM. You're allowed to say
Try the cleric.
Correct.
Maybe the cleric will go down better.
I guess. Okay. Cool. Well then, with that completed, I guess, what do I have left?
You've got your attacks.
Okay, great. Well, now you told me it's immune to prone. I'm just don't know if I should hit it with my shield, but it seems like the logical thing she would try to start with.
You've tried it on ghosts before, you tried it with the Wraith, and it just didn't work.
Doesn't work well. Okay, so she learns from her mistakes. We're gonna try this thing.
All right.
At a 10 because Mike Ryan's curse is still here.
Thank you, Mike Ryan.
Why the fuck? And I'm guessing
Extra
I
attack.
don't. Okay, I'm gonna hit it one more time.
Yeah.
Mike Ryan's still here. I got an 11.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Cool. Next, I guess.
Well, Mina is concentrating on a spell.
Yeah. We'll say it's
there.
very difficult. We've tried. It's hard to multitask. She doesn't have to usually use her brain during this thing.
No. I do have some good news. Torkel and Kai know where Mina's swinging.
Yeah, it's true.
And there's a spiritual weapon basically flanking it. So you may not see the baddie. You know exactly where the baddie is. Does that help?
Sure.
Gonna be honest, it doesn't make much of a difference at this exact moment.
Yeah, probably not. Akir, you're up.
Me anyway.
How grouped are the enemies and my friends right now?
You got 2 on this side, 1 on this side. Atreus and Mina like here. So these are your bad guys.
Is Atreus within 10 feet of the furthest to the side one? No.
No. So if you aim with the way D&D stupid rules are, if you aim at that corner, he will not be in a 10-foot radius.
Great. Then Akir is going to lightning arrow that one.
Great.
So we're gonna roll to hit first. Well, I guess I need to cast the spell first. Where's lightning arrow? There you are. Don't fail me now, Mr. Bow. $22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Then we're gonna roll all this damage. So that's gonna be 10 plus 10 plus...
That's 20.
11 total lightning damage on the main one, and then an extra 2d8 on the one beside it.
Okay, so 31
Yes.
and 8. Do I get any saves for any of that?
Yes. Both creatures get a dex save. No. The main creature does not get a dex save. Yeah, only the creature beside it gets a dex save. The other one just takes the 48.
Super.
Oh, you
Hey,
passed it.
you
So
got
you
a
only take
19.
4 on that one then.
4 damage. All right. You almost one-shot this first.
Cool. Then I'm just going to shoot him again. And then also horde break the other one. So
Sounds
we're going to
logical
shoot
to me.
twice. And I'm going to do it in Discord just because it'll be easier that way.
Nice.
I'm just sitting here wondering whether I'm even gonna get a turn.
With the Kier's bow, it's questionable.
I mean, like, I wouldn't complain if I don't have to expend the spell slots, but
Do I want to use sharpshooter on this? And not with Mike Ryan here. Can't use sharpshooter with Mike Ryan around.
He's not even here. He just has.
Glad I didn't. That was a 16 to hit.
It's in that one.
No, the to hit was a 3.
Hmm?
The damage was a 1.
Oh. Which only showed me the damage.
16 to hit.
Meets the AC it is.
Alright, so the one I almost killed took 13 points of damage there.
Yep.
Still
Still
up.
up.
Then I'm going to add Favored Foe onto that. Can we get another 5 points of damage?
You can, because
Nice.
it only had 1 hit point
Perfect. Glad I used that.
left.
Alright.
Yeah. What does it look like as you wreck this?
So it's a quick 3 shots. Well, it's 2 shots really, because he pulls back for the lightning arrow and it blasts the one and explodes into the other one, and then he pulls back again with 2 arrows and shoots forward both of them, slicing through and dissipating the one, and then the second one 20 to hit for 20 more points of damage.
Why?
I won't bother rolling strength because I know they can't be knocked prone.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna, I guess, how close am I to them?
How close do you want to be?
40 feet? Sure,
Yeah.
that's where I'll be. And I'm gonna end my turn there. After just, glass cannoning.
Yep. All right. They are up in initiative. So I'm gonna make use of Thorkel's hit point pool. I mean, it's going here, so it's out of.
Okay,
area.
I see how it is.
I want you to feel like you were part of the combat.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Actually, one's gonna hit.
It's nice to be included.
Yeah, one's gonna turn on Atreus, and the other's gonna turn on Mina. So the one that got hit, the one that Mina missed, is going to turn to her and attack her. The sword, you see, as it swings, actually passes from the ethereal plane into the material plane. And it clangs against Mina's shield as it is not a blade made of metal, but of force. With the deflection, it spins around backwards and comes over its head with a downward strike at Mina. 21 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit
does
Mina?
it? No, not today. Not anymore. Sorry, I'm not used to this new armor class. We're good.
Damn.
Either.
Woo! I was like, oh shoot, that beats. Wait, no, it doesn't. Love dreams where I talk to a sword and she gives me AC. No, yeah, we're good.
Yay. Love that. All right, well, the one who has not taken any damage is going to manifest their sword and stab at Atreus and then try and strike him on the head for killing their leader. First roll is 14. That's useless against our armored boy. And then a 15. Great.
See, I missed all of my hits, but you know what? They did too, so now I don't feel so
They
bad.
did too. Yeah. Yep. All right. It's going to be Torkel.
Wait, I still go before Kai with a nat 1. Okay. Cool. So how many do we have up right now?
There are 2.
Two up. And we heard someone coming towards us.
Yes. You know that, like,
okay,
when they step up to the halls to go see the Oathbreakers, and there's just this darkness that you feel come through the tunnel. Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level. Me and Kaven both, and we're going to flank. If I flank the tunnel, I'll still be within 15 feet of the baddies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kaven and I are flanking either side of this tunnel and just waiting for whatever comes out.
All right.
And hey Mina, take some Bardic. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. So you have this whole moat of Spirit Guardians just kind of clogging up this whole area. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of look like doves that just like burst out of me, and some of them are going this way, some of them are going that way, and they're just swirling around me and diving and stuff.
That's fantastic. All right. So all of you are enveloped in this white noise. Guy, you're up.
And I have a concentration spell up.
Correct.
What does that mean? I've never actually done a concentration spell in like
That means
serious
you
combat.
cannot rage.
Okay. And I also can't cast anything else.
You can cast any spell that does not require concentration.
Okay. And I should stay away so that they do not hit me and I have to make a con save. We are going to I think
we're going to
we're
hydrate.
gonna hydration. I am going to cast Produce Flame and shoot that at the one that I am aware of generally.
Okay. So you're going to be rolling at disadvantage?
Why?
Because you can't see it.
Oh. Lame. Extra lame.
Extra lame because now you miss.
Yeah. I'm not going to use my Bardic because I want to save that for a concentration check if I need it.
Very smart.
So I'm going to move as far away as I can be within the temple.
All right. You can move basically all the way back to the door and still be within Produce Flame range.
And then next question.
Mm-hmm.
So Moonbeam says I can... Oh, it's an action
As
to
your
move
action.
it. Never mind. All right, end of turn.
All right. The echo of whatever terrible thing seems to come closer. You, like I said, you don't see it. You don't even hear it. You feel it moving closer. Atreus, you're up. You have one on each side of you.
Cool. Okay, so because I've got two things, I will fight both of them. This
one is hurt and one is not. Nope, wait, they're both hurt.
Cool.
Never mind.
Even better.
Yeah.
So, are we winning? Maybe.
I mean, we haven't been hit, so...
Is this...
Yeah, no. So I'm going to Night Render 1. 27.
Will hit.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
24 hit points.
It only had 21.
Great.
Yep, so you cut down another
so
one.
Good at this today. Trace is having a good day. He's gonna have to do it again in like 10 minutes, but right now he's having a good day. Spiritual weapon at the other one.
Hopefully less than 10 minutes.
27.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna have to do what again to feel this good?
What? No.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, 10 minutes? No, thank you. Not right here.
We're kind of busy.
No, I said
middle
I'm
of
saying that I'm gonna have to do this again in 10 minutes, like cut these people down again.
Right.
So that's 16 points of spiritual weapon damage.
Yeah, it hurt a lot, but it's
well,
still up.
I will yell at it because that's a free action and get it again.
Staying on the stairs. All right. After Atreus is Mrs. Barakian. Barakian?
It's Barakian, and you've been saying
you.
Barakian so much, and it's like, and
We let it slide when it was from other characters, but if it's gonna be from you, Rob, you gotta get it
I
right.
should-
stop
yeah,
saying
like,
his name
I
wrong.
haven't
The
seen-
NPCs can get
No,
it wrong.
see, Atreus
Yeah.
always says Barakian, but that's because he didn't want to be like his dad, who does pronounce it Barakian.
Oh my-
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
No.
I love that though.
Is there a better
I-
pronunciation around here somewhere?
Barakayan. It's actually Barakayan.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Barakai in?
Like Barracuda?
Yeah, no. You are not taking my name
not.
as part of your last name.
Atreus
I will
Barakian.
fight you.
Alright, everyone shut the fuck up. It's my turn.
Mina.
We're going to bash // because it sounds like the thing to do. There's two, right?
There's one now.
There's one now.
Husband cut down one.
Great.
So
We're
it's
gonna
just the one that
Moderate.
tried to hit you.
devote all of our attention to that, and we're gonna start with a shield bash because fun. And that was a 25, my lord.
That is a 17 on the die. Gonna hit.
We're going to do some piercing damage, and that is a 10 of piercing damage.
Nice.
I have not forgotten that I also have bardic inspiration, so everything went blurry. Everyone's here. Okay, cool. I am going to then do the first slash here. And that's a Mina crit. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Mina's back in the game.
Took a whole round.
Yeah, she was very concerned that her husband just ran right into battle and was like, if you die, you turn into a ghost friend.
Yeah.
So all right, cool. So then that is going to be crit damage. And that was a 7. And we're going
Ew.
to add bardic to this one. That feels
That's
like a
Double.
fun thing to do. What's bardic fun? Tell me again.
D10.
D10. 2 of those? You want 2 of those?
I do.
I do too. We got a 14 there.
Yeah, that does it.
And I have another slash. And
You do.
because for
Would you-
fun. No, never mind. We're not gonna do because for fun. I was gonna do inspiration, but I was like, what if the guy coming up the stairs does something really scary? We're gonna hold it. I am scared of him. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Oh, I hate to break it to you. That's another Mina crit.
On what?
I don't know.
You killed.
I probably
it
should have asked
already.
before I did that. My bad. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, like
Anyone else around?
your
who wants
husband.
to take that?
I mean,
okay, never mind.
you
just
could
gonna
just
hold that.
like walk up to the stairs and see if you can see what's coming out, and then use that on that.
Can I see what's
Would
coming
you
out?
like to go down the stairs?
Sure. Let's be impulsive, I guess. That's. I mean, we were trying to get down there.
I mean,
anyways.
you're not the first one who was
It's true.
impulsive
We're
here.
trying to get down there.
No, we're just. It's Barakian day of impulsive decision.
It's the Barakian day of yes. Yesterday
Yes.
was no.
Yesterday was no.
Ironically, even though it was yesterday,
Treat yourself.
but now
was
today's
Noster
day.
Day.
Yes.
Today,
Noster Day.
Noster Day, and
And today is yesterday.
We're gonna hold that. Is anything coming up the stairs yet? No, is anything meeting me at the stairs?
As you hit the bottom of the stairs, you enter the catacombs below. Directly in front of you is a pile of rubble. You can tell that it was once a statue of Corlon Lorethian. But it has just been absolutely trashed and decimated. Immediately to your right is a sarcophagus, well created, crafted, and ornate. The lid has been taken off, and standing above it is the first elf paladin that Atreus slew. and he is looking right at you. To your left, you see a similar sarcophagus, also with the lid open, and the other one that Atreus slew right after, or maybe someone else. Oh, this is the one Akir hit with lightning bolt. Is also standing right there.
Cool.
They're both within your dragon vision.
Mm-hmm.
So they're literally 10 feet, one that way and one that way. The room is pretty small. It's only about 20 by 20, but the hallway extends to your left and right, about 30 feet in total, before disappearing around corners or into doors. There are little alcoves down the hallway to your right and to your left.
Mina's just gonna call up, I found the bodies! That's helpful.
Just the bodies or the ghosts too?
Oh, the ghost too! Yeah,
Are
no, you thought this was gonna be easy, huh?
Are you
Cool.
attacking one of them with your Mina crit?
It would seem logical, yes.
Is this catacomb made of stone,
Right.
or are there burnable materials along like the walls and things?
It is primarily stone. The floor is like a mix of stone and earth. As you eventually will get down there and see, you see occasional roots, like the trees do come down into this area. But it is not necessarily wooden stuff because that would have decayed.
So not highly flammable.
Oh, I meant
No.
Anyone
You
learn
could
the
drop a
definition
fireball
of
down here.
stealing the body yet? No. Not me either.
I did mean to ask, given that Spirit Guardian summons spirits, if we hadn't dispelled magic, would I even be able to cast that spell?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, food for thought and or homework.
Yep.
But Akir, bodies are flammable. So,
So
Right,
I
I
guess
just wanted to
Mina,
make sure
I've
that
got
if we start
two
blowing
questions.
things up, that we're not going to burn the building around us again. Akira's constantly
Everything's
concerned about
flammable.
burning
Very,
himself
very good
alive.
question.
He's a bird.
This particular building will not be.
Rotisserie,
Was there
Akir,
a
is your
particular
favorite
He
event
would
to
rather
the-
never find out.
thing?
Does Peter's face look scary to anybody else on
I mean,
Skype? Okay,
Peter's
your face?
Peter's face is
No,
always
don't
scary.
say that. He's very handsome, but I would like you to know that on my screen, it literally has like an ashen like overlay of his face,
Oh,
and
he's
I'm
in
like,
ghost
this is
Shadow
really
Peter!
scary. As he's talking about burning the body, and I'm like, I don't like this game.
I thought you wanted to be more, dark and broody kind of guy. No? Not what you meant? Too dark?
Not that way. Maybe get some eyeliner. That's what I was talking about.
Would that make the ashen face look better?
Not turn it
or-
into actual dark. No, it fixed it. Don't worry, we're good.
I want to see him in eyeliner. Wait a minute.
The photos exist.
So Mina,
Yes.
with your crit, which one would you like to do? Would you like to hit lightning bolt or leader elf? And are you going to step up to them, or are you going to throw your trident at it?
We are going to throw it at leader elf. We're gonna throw
Nice.
because it's gonna be at the end of my rounds. So I might as well throw it. So that's a crit. I feel like that was cheating, but that's fine because I got too excited.
Let's get all that. Did you get all the damage out there? Oh, here. it
No,
comes.
not yet. Sorry, that was one. And go again. Do it again. And that's 4. You know what I did wrong last time?
You forgot to add the radiant damage
You're
for
right.
hitting undeads.
Don't worry. We remembered this time. That's an 11.
But it's a crit, so it's actually an additional 2d6, right?
I can press the button again. Maybe.
Um,
Get out of my
um,
way.
You don't have to.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
That's okay. Do all that math.
So there's 7 plus 3, 10 plus 11, 21 plus 6, is 27.
Yay!
Your trident just hits him barrel through the phantom breastplate, and the trident sticks into the wall of it's not stone right here, it is very hard packed earth, and just sticks in, and his form you watch just and like gets slurped up into the coffin below him.
So yeah, this all happens like Mina like killed the guy, ran down the stairs, saw the guy, yelled back at them saying that she found the body and the ghostie, and then threw it, and then that's the order of events if anyone's confused.
Boom. It was beautiful. And this one is done again.
Then. Does
Not
it
a sustainable
immediately
activity for us.
come out of its body?
No.
No?
There's a lag time. Minor lag.
I know, I'm just trying to... We never fixed the issue with the elf in the house, right? We had tried...
You did something to the body that made it stop coming
Whether that
back.
was the fall or the fire.
Well, given
Or the fact that it was in like 17 bazillion pieces.
It
It
wasn't.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Was it the fire?
It could have been the fire.
Maybe?
But I feel like
It was not the fall.
the removal of
Anyone got a
ground-
couple coins?
Also an option.
what was that, Peter?
removing the ground.
Would gentle repose work?
That's what the coin
Yes.
spell is.
That's literally the
Yes.
coin
I just
thing.
okay. Listen,
Sorry.
not very
I
smart,
remembered what
and
the
I've had a
spell was.
screaming baby for most. I've had a. I'm not playing D&D. I'm parenting and occasionally rolling some dice. So I'm sorry
doing
if
a
it took
fantastic
me
job
a
at it.
fucking forever
Because
time.
we didn't actually name the spell earlier. I was thinking ceremony, and then Rob said it was the higher level one, and I was like, oh, yeah, right. And I entirely forgot what it was called, but that's it.
Cool. So Atreus knows what he's doing when he gets down there.
You just got to do it. 4
I
times.
know. Does it have to be at a super high level?
No, it's a second level spell.
What?
Yeah, you got
Okay.
this.
Cool.
We'll just keep clearing the ghosties until you get all 4.
Shit, but I only have. Can I
You
use
can
a
use
higher
a higher
level
level spell.
slot?
Yeah.
Like, wait a
Yes.
To
minute.
cover more than
I
one.
have to do that 4 times. So I only have 3. Cool.
Double dip.
There you go. All right, we're moving on to Akir.
I just wanted to let the group know that based on my very quick research, spirit guardians are an enigma in that their type is not actually defined. They are spirits, which is not a creature type, and they are not like familiars, because familiars specifically say they take the form of Fae, Celestial, or the other one at your bidding, but spirit guardians take the appearance of Fae or fiends, but are not. So
Nice, very nice.
they just they're
Torky can keep it up. Good to know.
spirits.
Right, that was the part that I was
Yeah,
confused
no,
about.
spirits are an undefined type in Dungeons and Dragons. So there might be a better answer out there,
Definition.
but essentially the answer does not exist.
It's amazing that they define. It's amazing that they define so many things, but they don't define spirits. We got phantoms. We got
I
like.
defined that. They didn't.
Oh, okay.
So there's no one up
You're
here,
welcome.
and everyone's starting to go downstairs, right? Well, then Akira's gonna go
Correct.
downstairs.
Really just me.
I'm going
Alright,
to follow
so
you.
you were
Yes.
40 feet away.
So at best, I might be able to see some of downstairs, but I would not be able to get down there.
You can basically, you can get halfway down the stairs. It has 3/4 cover.
That means nothing to me.
I know it doesn't.
Cover? What's cover? Akira doesn't know what cover is. He could see a thing. He could shoot a thing.
You
Cool.
can shoot a thing.
So it's like a ghosty?
Yep, it is the one you just destroyed with lightning
Oh,
bolt.
fun. I'm just going to shoot it twice then. Because I'm assuming I can't see anything next to it.
No, there's nothing else to be seen from your angle.
Then we're just going to start hitting. That's a 31 to hit for 22 points of damage.
It's dead.
Wow.
Is that
You have to say it immediately because then people like me.
I was
keep
about to
shooting.
hit enter again, so.
is that less?
You're, and it just kind of again, you watch it just get sucked down into the sarcophagus.
Great.
Is
Sarcophagus
that
is made of
less
stone.
damage?
Yes, it's thunder damage.
What do you mean? Is it less damage?
Like, is that less HP than it had originally?
Oh yeah,
I
totally.
think that happened
Okay.
with the other ghost too. Was its first form was stronger than its revived forms were.
Interesting.
If you guys want to go out and come back in like an hour, see if they're still weak.
We're not
I'm
going to do
down
that.
by
We're
that.
just going to
down
keep
by
hitting
No.
them while they're down. That's Akira's strategy. Is he's just going to keep shooting them until they stop coming back. It's not a very good strategy.
I mean, Torkel's just gonna sit there with the spirit guardians and just say, "Okay, do your thing. Good job, everyone. Go team."
Can I shoot a sarcophagus to try and break it so that we could have access to
Sure.
the body? Oh,
I mean,
is?
the lid is off.
Can I see in it or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah. You can see that it is off.
How much further would 20 feet get me?
You'd be fully in the room, like past Mina and to where the crumpled statue is. You'd have full line of sight of the whole room and probably down the hallways and some.
This is a bad idea. Could I do that without being within 5 feet of Mina? Then
Yes.
I'm gonna cast.
Well, you have to pass her,
Hydrate.
but you can end,
Hydrate. Baby gas.
you can end without
Oh,
being.
okay. But I would have to pass her within 5 feet.
Aw, Bika's here. Hi, Bika.
I was
Maybe
gonna ask
the-
Mina how she feels about lightning damage, but I will just save that.
She will actually never be upset about this.
I mean, it's not that cool. Okay, we're gonna do it.
We still got Bardic to make the save.
Yeah.
If she needs it.
There's no
No?
save.
No,
for this
never mind,
either,
cheat.
so it's a very small amount of damage. But he's gonna cast a Shardlin Stride. Yeah.
This is your first time casting this? Give it to us.
First, we decided it was lightning, right? Or was it optionally lightning or thunder? No, we'll do lightning because it's supposed to burn things, and thunder can't burn things.
Lightning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Akira's chest eagle glows, and it like glows this like bright blue color, and then goes down to his feet, which then start crackling with lightning and propel him forward an extra 20 feet. And everything he passes gets burned by this lightning.
Which in this case is Mina.
But if I can get close to the sarcophagus,
include
I'm
Torkel
going to
and
try and
Caven?
shoot the corpse to, I don't know, explode it or something.
All right, you are in the room. I will let you fly up. Give Mina the damage.
This will say fire, but it is 4 points of lightning damage. And for some reason, it did not go to the stream. What's with that?
All right. Mina needs to make a concentration check on her hex.
No, yeah, I forgot about that.
Max!
Why not? That cures the flash. I got a 22.
You're
Yeah.
good. You got keeping it up. You got
She's
this.
gonna just be like, "Ow, fuck!" Akira."
Sorry! I'm burning things now.
I feel like 4 points of damage for Mina though is the equivalent of getting like shocked when you go to open the door when you're wearing
Yeah.
fuzzy socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, it's
Me-
not. It's
putting-
not a lot. It's just like,
you shocked
Fuck.
me.
But it's great because
Licking a power outlet that
Yeah.
goes to your battery.
you literally just did that. That was 4 points of damage.
but now
That was
Akira
the
has
equivalent of
Akira has an extra
initially.
20 feet of movement every turn, does not provoke opportunity attacks, and does 1d6 of lightning damage
Hydrate.
to everything it passes.
Love that you two have water.
Look, I got through my beer really quickly.
Oh. I stole my children's leftover lemonade and put in my Dungeon Master mug.
No way.
I finally can drink my wine now that the baby's in bed. So
Mina would lick a power outlet. Probably.
nope, Atreus would though.
Atreus is the one
Atreus-
who licks stuff. Random
Yes.
stuff. She would stick her
If it's
trident. in
lickable or
that one.
biteable.
Yeah,
right.
gosh.
Mina sticks her trident in it. Atreus licks it. I
Alright,
don't know
so
how
I-
they've survived.
No.
I don't
Akira.
Akira is the reason. Actually, if we go
Akira.
back to the Mimic Cave, Akira is the reason.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Ooh. Fireball or
Thanks.
lightning. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like I already know that if I shoot the corpse, I'm not going to burn it, right?
With thunder or lightning damage, no. So, as you kind of circle up in the room and this cascade of lightning follows behind your heels, you look at the two open sarcophagi to your left and to your right. One, you see that the bones, obviously the bones of the elf are still in their armor. It is holding a sword like this. It has no helm, and it is nothing but a skull, and the whole thing is hovering. But within the sarcophagus.
I'd trade you your bones for this.
Looking at the other, you can see that it is the same general shape, though this one does have that winged helm. But the bones have been pulled out. Some of the leg armor, the arm armor, are kind of up and out, and the head is resting on the side, and the sarcophagus is filled entirely with water.
Okay, so it's floating in water.
Well, one is just
Okay.
resting in water. The other is floating in the air.
I guess Akira's just gonna shoot the floating one. He doesn't like that. Because he's still got one bow attack, so I can't like use a cantrip or anything. So we're just gonna shoot it. Because that's what he would do. 24 to hit, 17 damage. On a corpse, I guess?
Yeah. So it's an object here. Is this lightning or thunder damage?
We'll do thunder.
All right. And what part of the floating corpse are
Probably
you
going
going to
for the
hit?
head, just to get rid of that area.
All right. So as you do so, it just kind of hits the head, which it doesn't explode as much as it gets struck up and knocked back and rolls down the hallway. And you see most of the body armor shake and shudder, and one of the arms falls off of whatever was holding it up and is now dangling.
Interesting. I don't like that. But I'm out of actions and movement, so we're going to end turn there.
All right. As you do so, the spirit of the leader that has no helm rises up from the head down the hallway.
The spirit rose from its head.
Yep.
Okay.
So it wasn't the dismemberment. Good to know.
Mina and Akir both see that the other three. You know what? I'm just going to send a picture because this is going to be a lot easier. I'm sorry KV is not on the map, but you know where KV is.
All good. All good.
Yeah, we're at a point where you guys need a map.
A lot has happened.
And Kai is much further away than what is pictured here. So, if you go to the free Discord, you can see the map on the stream chat channel.
That's a lot of ghosties.
But there's also a lot of us, so it'll be fine.
If we stop them.
Yeah.
It's the same number as before. We just
Yeah,
have to
the
start
problem
stopping
is
them.
we've
Start
killed
stealing
6
them.
of them, and it's the same number as before.
Stop
Yeah.
doing that math. Math is making you pessimistic.
Yeah, it does that when it's not working in
guys
your
are
I
only
need that
favor.
on mug.
Well, have you taken any damage?
No,
I
Mina's
did.
the only one who's taken damage, and it was friendly fire.
Ew!
So if you haven't taken damage, Akir, shut up and stop complaining.
It's only the people losing spell slots that get
Yeah.
angry, so you're
I'm-
fine.
I mean, I have burned both 3rd level spell slots that I have, so there's that.
Hey, we just know start stilling them, which apparently is very
gonna-
good. So let's keep
Well,
rolling.
apparently
Work on
thunder
this.
arrows do not still the dead, so we've learned that much.
Wow, so
you can
shocking.
see tucked around the corner from Mina, above and below, or to the right and to the left of the stairs, depending on which way you want to talk about it. There are 2 more sarcophagi, where the other 2 elven paladins have risen from their graves.
He is risen indeed.
Thank you.
Yes, happy erection day. I mean, resurrection
They're
day.
tucked. Oh wait. Well. The one thing you can notice, Akir, you don't quite see what is happening in either of those sarcophagi. You would definitely need to get closer or higher. And that's going to be the end of turn for them because they just resurrected. That's all they get to do. Next. Oh, wait. There we go. Everybody's back up. Torkel! You're up.
Alrighty. So Oracle and Caven are going to go down the stairs, are going to go to opposite corners, and we're just going to take the dodge action. We're just going to sit there and let the Spirit Guardians do their thing. Come at me, but good luck.
All right. Who's taking
I'm not
the...
going to bother playing Bardic either. Torkel will take the top, or I guess the right. Torkel will go and
Yep.
go... Yeah, we'll like cross from where we are. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to position yourself right between those two sarcophagi? Essentially in melee with the risen spirits? Or closer to Mina so you've got a little bit of range?
Yeah, I'll get right up in melee.
Nice.
I'm not gonna be blocking other people from attacking that way.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get right up in melee then. End of turn.
Put KB down here. He's on the map now. Why is that? That's not working. Cool. I've got her as a small creature, even though she's large. And then,
Yeah.
so it is
Mine.
when they start their turn in the stuff, or when they move into it. Correct?
Let me double check exactly what it says. Or get this right.
Moving into them doesn't do it.
So their speed is halved for 1. When a creature enters the area for the first time or starts a turn there. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom save.
Okay, cool. So they're fine right now, but they are screwed at the beginning of their turns. Cool. Nicely done. All right.
Thank you.
Kai, are you going to dash to get downstairs with
I have
everybody?
a semantics question.
Yes.
If I can cast any spells that are at touch range through Fairy, can I also cast any spells that are self range?
No.
Lame.
Yep. Very specific. They changed some spells after like year number 2 because of that.
Okay. I am worried about Moonbeam only lasts for a minute. So I want to concoct a way to move the altar so that it's not on top of the hole.
All right.
So I think it's floating, but it's still heavy, right?
It's yes.
Okay. So Gust isn't going to do anything for me. Primal Savage, which is fine. What does this do?
Could make a simple athletics.
That's what I'm wondering.
If you wanted to time it, I would let you do an athletics check while raging, while dropping Moonbeam. That if you succeed, you shove it out of the way as it falls. And if you fail, it crushes Atreus.
I'm not going to do that, even though I don't like him.
Just putting it out there. It's an
Because
option.
Mina would beat the shit out of you.
Like, I don't like that option.
Mina would be trapped in the Underdark.
Why can't we be friends?
Because they're evil.
It's true.
For Mina's birthday, she would very much like this feud to be.
It's not your birthday. For
Canonically,
like, yeah,
when
wait,
is
when
Mina's
is
birthday?
Mina's birthday?
I haven't picked
Hang
a
on.
day. It's gonna be tomorrow.
Well, it better be a Monday, or it's just not going to happen.
You're right.
Oh,
Let's pick a random day. We'll roll it on the dice. We'll roll
I
like a D12.
I'm not
We have
going to
get
do
you
it while
birthday
I'm
presents.
raging, but I am going to use my inspiration.
Ah, clever. Okay.
You said it was athletics?
Yep.
17, I assume, is not going to do it.
Is there anything you would like to
23!
do to make it better? How'd you do that?
Inspiration.
Was that your inspiration? Nice. 23 will do it. Fairy Kai just... Do you want to describe this? How this little tiny fairy?
So Fairy Kai is really mad at all these people and is just like, I'm done with this shit show, and I'm not trapping my people down there, even though it's Atreus. And takes like a running jump and flaps their wings aggressively, builds up a ton of speed, and just slams feet first into it and knocks it out of the way.
The moment it leaves the moonbeam tractor beam, it crashes onto the floor and skids, hits the edge of the stairs that make up the back of the altar, and it just kind of starts to shake and tumble and eventually flips upside down.
As badass as that
leaving-
is, we now have a new button that can be redeemed. Snack mode. Bika has
No.
redeemed snack. So if you have a snack, it's time to eat the snack.
That's fantastic.
But I don't have any. I don't
Make
have
it
any
loud and
snacks.
crunchy.
I
I have no
pickled
snack.
carrot.
I will say we added a couple more too. Beyond snack mode, there's also a no cursing option, and the grand prize is sing mode.
no.
Why?
So
No.
Ooh.
I studied opera. I can recitative
and
everything.
that is exactly
please-
why I added it.
But please don't make me not curse.
Why? Yeah, why are you
No
taking away my
cursing.
Okay, do I need to make no cursing a higher
That's part of my.
number?
Yeah, that needs to be very.
That
Yeah,
should be the
no,
top
I'll
needs to
tier.
be
Is no
very
cursing.
expensive because I curse a
Pretty
lot.
cold.
Yeah.
My character.
We'll
curses a
we'll
lot.
just switch to good place.
Oh my
cursing.
gosh,
Like, holy
no!
mother forking shirt balls.
Why?
Did someone get it in right before I?
Yes, William
And
Wallace,
Bika. They
I was
both
gonna-
did.
Fork you, William
Fork
Wallace.
you, mother forking shirt balls.
Mother forking
Why
shirt
can't I say
balls.
fork?
Because the sing mode has been activated
La,
twice.
la, la, la.
I don't think
we
Great. So
defined
now I'm going
mode.
to use the rest of the evening singing as if it's a recitative in opera. I'm very good at this. Do you think this is a joke? I could do this all night, but please make it stop.
Well, would you look at that? It's 10 o'clock.
Because it means I also have to sing.
Frickin'
Or yo, I could
No,
rap.
you
I
can't.
think that counts.
No, I can't. Yes, I
No,
can.
you can't.
Yes, I can.
But you shouldn't. Can we please just finish this combat so that then we can go the heck to bed?
That sounds like a great plan to me.
How long
Fantastic.
does the singing mode last?
It lasts for 5 minutes.
Fudge.
Yes.
There's a grief that can't be spoken.
Sing something broken.
There's a pain that goes on and on and on.
Empty chairs at empty tables. Now these
My
friends
Who am
are
I?
dead and gone.
and gone.
Oh my,
Oh, my
friends, my friends, don't ask me.
Don't ask me.
What your sacrifice was for.
And now they have a new way to derail the stream because we'll do nothing like this.
Dear Kai, do you have anything else to do?
Look
I
down,
am
look
thinking.
down, we're going down the stairs. We've caught them unawares.
I might have to make this cheaper.
I've got so hard to free.
Mina, I love you.
I don't think Kai has any useful bonus actions. End of turn. And I hate this.
Dum 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 dum. 5, 10, 15. Now you see the dead cleric. He doesn't like Torkel very much. So he's going to start to kill you all.
I would
only
like to
lasts
see him
1 minute.
try.
I will. Over here. Because she is near to Atreus. And then the dice will decide who dies.
I think we've
Sorry,
already switched to
Dad.
the After Dark version.
Are we done? No more singing?
Oh man, I had a whole plan.
Oh, good.
I'm sure you did, but
I mean, no one's going to stop
well,
you.
you should. So that's the problem.
No. I am going to stop you.
Thank you. People need to stop me.
Stand corrected.
For your own good.
If we've learned nothing else.
Guys, this is, please, no. Just no.
All right.
Peter,
all
please
right. I
remove this
removed
as an
it.
option.
I removed it.
That was really funny for one time. Okay. Mike Ryan.
Technically,
I'm
if we count
try not to
both
curse.
of
It's
the
really
people who redeemed it, we were only 7 minutes into the 3. We had 3 more minutes of the singing, technically.
If you feel led, you may sing for 3 more minutes, and I will absolutely cut you off.
I got you. Babe.
I would like to propose. That we have a 3-minute impromptu throwdown in the After Dark section.
So we're gonna rap battle after we battle.
We're gonna wrap
even
this
if
up
we
so we
lose,
can
we
wrap
still
battle.
might
I
win.
am way too white for that.
So on that note, see what I did. Torkel, you see this darkness come around the corner. It's spreading across the floor. And I'm not talking about the creature. I'm talking a literal inky darkness slowly shadow crawling towards you. And you see this long before you see the creature. It washes over your feet as if a very fine fog grasping. And it doesn't seem to care about your little aura of doves. Any of the doves who touch it fizzle and die.
Does it care about my dodge action?
It doesn't care about your dodge action either. It continues further and further as you see the darkness slowly creep up on Mina's feet. It envelops and shadows the area beneath Akir and Kavi as well.
I feel like we've just really fucked up by letting this out.
I am going to need all 4 of you to take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Except for me.
Not even a save.
Mina will only take half because she's used to this stuff.
That's not STDs.
Yeah. Atreus, you are not down here, so you do not take it,
Ah!
and neither does
Fuck
Faith.
you guys. Never mind.
You said how many?
10, so 5
Okay.
for
And
Mina.
I'm not down there. I'm on the stone. Okay,
Correct.
cool.
Yeah, so you two are still up top. You feel the cold that comes with this.
My toes went numb.
Your toes went numb. It's true. It's got a little tinglies.
My whole leg.
And then first, a hand reaches around the corner. The hand is gaunt. Most of the flesh is gone, and it just grabs the corner, and this hood begins to pass. Torkel, what would you like to do as you feel a fear slowly come towards you.
Ah,
How about
that
this?
is-
Would you like to watch or look away?
the thing is, I know that the correct answer is probably look away, but Torkel needs to see what's going on. I'll send like a mental link to Kavy to fly as much as he can. I don't know if there's anywhere for her to go,
Maybe
like
about
get
10 or
off
15,
the ground.
10 feet or so, yeah.
Yeah, like hovering like as high as she can above the ground, and I'm going to watch and see what this thing is doing against
Alright.
my better judgment.
Mina, you also see this robe turn the corner. It stands over 10 feet tall, nearly brushing the top. And what would you like to do?
She does things scared, so she's gonna look at it. 'Cause she's stupid.
And Akir and KV, what will they be doing here? Akir, what is your current deal with the whole
so I
frightened
was
condition?
just going to bring that up. Akira is going to stare death in the face because he's immune to fear. He's also, because of his bracelet, immune to being charmed. And everyone within 30 feet of me has advantage on saving throws against being charmed or feared.
All right.
Great.
So that does not help anyone else yet.
Kaven's not watching. Torkel will watch for Kaven.
All right. Cool. Because you are immune to fear, you are not going to take any of this. I need Mina and Torkel, because they are watching death come around the corner. You're going to make wisdom saves at advantage because you are near Akir.
Okay. I was gonna use inspiration roll at advantage anyway.
That would have, real smart one.
Here it goes. 18. How's 18 sound?
15.
15 meets.
Yes.
Neither of you instantly die.
All right. Mistakes were made. Kind of. Almost.
Is this literal death? That is this the Grim Reaper?
Stay tuned to find out.
Cool. We gotta get the out of here.
We fucked up.
Well,
I
Torkel
am-
and Mina
oh.
now know that this is bad and we should leave.
Yeah. Sorry, let me take my action just for fun.
Oh.
You see the hand lift up the hood for a moment, and he is going to stare Torkel in the face. Torkel, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution saves. I shouldn't say anything. 17.
You're going to take half of this necrotic damage.
Okay.
So 26 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was a 52 on the
Okay.
roll
Okay.
on an 8d10.
Yeah.
So, does that Constitution save count for my concentration check, or do I need to do that?
You now
too?
need to make a concentration check, yeah. And you have to beat a 13.
How's a 27 sound?
You are magnificent in this. And he is
that
close
dragon
enough.
was a one-time thing.
I am gonna take some of your little holy damage because he doesn't seem to be stopping. And he's gonna move into
Alright.
your aura.
That is going to be 3d8. See what we got going on there. That's a 1, a 6, a 7, 14 damage.
I need a wisdom saving throw here.
Yes.
23. Do I take half?
I believe so. Yeah, you take half.
All right. 7 points of damage. And we will either continue in the Discord or come back next week to see what Atreus does.
It sounds like a comeback next week, guys. Let's be real.
Yeah, we
This
should do
needs to
this on
happen
stream
here.
because we're on fire and facing down death. So